Fever versus Valkyries highlights. How many points did Caitlin Clark score? The Golden State Valkyries pulled away in the fourth quarter to beat Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever 88-77 at home on Thursday. The Valkyries have won 4 of their last 5 games and improved to 6-6 overall after becoming the fastest franchise to win 5 games in its inaugural season earlier this month. The Fever finished each of the first 3 quarters with a lead and put the Valkyries in a deficit as large as 13 points, but it wasn't enough to deny Golden State. Kayla Thornton led Golden State with 16 points and 6 rebounds in 20 minutes of play. Tiffany Hayes, playing her first home game since her return from injury, produced 14 points and 5 assists in 32 minutes off the bench. Aaliyah Boston finished with a game-high 17 points and 12 rebounds for the Fever in a loss. Clark had 11 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. She shot just 3 for 14 from the field and didn't hit a three-pointer, 0 for 7. Women's sports, the latest news and insider insights from USA Today, Studio 9. Clark was coming off a game where she was in the middle of a scuffle that led to an ejection, flagrant fouls, and subsequent fines. Inspired Indiana Fever coach Stephanie White to blast the league's refs and reignited the national debate about how the WNBA's biggest star is treated and viewed by opposing players. White missed Thursday's game for personal reasons. Austin Kelly served as the acting coach for Indiana. Final, Valkyries 88, Fever 77. The Valkyries overcame a double-digit deficit to regain the lead in the fourth quarter. Aaliyah Boston was forced to sit in the middle of the quarter after picking up her 5th personal foul. 3Q, Fever 59, Valkyries 55. The Fever went on a 10-3 run to start the quarter and built up one of its biggest leads of the game against the Valkyries. The Valkyries went on a 10-2 scoring run of their own to end the third quarter. Kate Martin scored back-to-back baskets, scoring 5 of her 9 points in the final minute of the period. Kayla Thornton has 10 points and 5 rebounds through 3 quarters for Golden State. Halftime, Fever 44, Valkyries 38. Aaliyah Boston and Natasha Howard led the way for the Fever in the first half against the Valkyries. Boston has produced 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 blocks for Indiana. Howard has chipped in with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Caitlin Clark was limited to just 2 points in the first half but contributed with 6 assists and 4 defensive rebounds. Carla Leite and Chloe Bibby led Golden State with 8 points each in the first half. Kayla Thornton had 7 points and 5 rebounds. 1Q, Fever 21, Valkyries 12. Monique Billings scored 4 of the Valkyries' first 7 points in the quarter against the Fever. Kayla Thornton and the Valkyries led Caitlin Clark and the Fever 7-2 with 7:43 left in the opening quarter. Thornton has scored 3 points. Natasha Howard would help rally the Fever with 4 points as part of an 11-0 scoring run to take a 13-7 lead with 3:08 left in the quarter. The scoring run was built up to 14-0 before Golden State's Chloe Bibby made a layup off an assist from Laetitia Ami here. Clark went scoreless in the first quarter. Fever's starting lineup versus Valkyries. Guard Caitlin Clark. Guard Kelsey Mitchell. Guard Lexi Hall. Forward Natasha Howard. Forward Aaliyah Boston. Valkyries starting lineup versus Fever. Guard Carla Leite. Guard Veronica Burton. Forward Kayla Thornton. Forward Stephanie Talbot. Center Monique Billings. What time is Fever versus Valkyries? The WNBA regular season game between the Indiana Fever and Golden State Valkyries is scheduled to tip at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. local time. How to watch Fever versus Valkyries WNBA game. TV, stream for Caitlin Clark. The WNBA regular season game between the Indiana Fever and Golden State Warriors will be streamed nationally exclusively via Amazon Prime, with only local affiliates in the Bay Area and Indianapolis able to televise the game.